Okay, on this rendition of the Highway Pitmaster, we're gonna forget the fluff, and all the pageantry. We're gonna get right to it. I'm leaving the house. It's Sunday night. You know, the hardest part of your journey as a trucker is leaving, especially when I just had a great dinner with my family. But it's Sunday night. My son got to go to school the next morning, and I am at a point where I kiss my wife bye and I head out. Before I hit the road, though, I need to get some fuel. So we stopped at a TA right here in Lake Station, topped it off, you know, got some DEF, because those are the items that I know I'm going to need to get down the road. We're on our way to Indianapolis, Indiana to pick up a load, simple drop and hook. Load is headed to, where are we going? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So as we got the DEF and the fuel, we're going to get on down the road. You know, I figured want to try this out, this rendition of the Highway Pitmaster. See how you guys like it. I just want to say this too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially like, because it helps the channel. There's about 230 of you who watch the channel religiously. I appreciate you. We want to spread this to more people. Simple as that. But yeah, let's get back on the highway after we get this DEF, and let's get down the road. Here we go. So we're about to get on I-65 heading south, one of my favorite highways outside of I-95, because this highway kicks butt. This highway takes you all the way to Mobile, Alabama. You all know that. I don't have to tell you that. But let's get on down the road as we're heading to Indianapolis, Indiana, to a carrier plant, picking up some air conditioning components. This is a drop yard at one of the plants there in Indianapolis, and we're going to do a simple drop and hook. But one thing, not everything that seems simple is simple. This yard was full. It was full. There was no place to drop my empty. I had to find a place to wiggle myself into and lay this trailer down to rest in this packed yard. I mean, you know, those of you, I can't tell you what companies were in there. I can't remember. But if you're looking for an empty trailer, it's probably here. I'm being honest with you. They had empty trailers up the tail. It was unbelievable how many empty trailers that were in there. So you say to yourself, hey, use these empty trailers and get loads in them so we can get down the road and us truckers can make some money, right? Hey, it's all about the money. So the only reason why we're out here is to make some money. So I finally found a hole. As you can see, I'm backing it into the hole, and I'm going to drop my empty. It was a good empty. I enjoyed her. But it's time to start a new relationship with another new trailer. So let's get that done. So after I disconnected from my empty, I headed over to find my trailer. I believe that trailer number is 669058. This is my loaded trailer. The load is supposed to be approximately 14,000 pounds, which is lovely. I love light loads. Any load that's less than 20,000 pounds, I'm ecstatic. I have been fortunate in the last few weeks to find some really, really light loads. And that just helps the bottom line, because it keeps the fuel mileage high. So I thought I'd slow it down here, and you know, those of you who have never seen a drop and hook, this is it. You know, roll the dollies up and heading over here and hook up to my grab my glad hands. Those of you who are going to talk about my glad hands, these are the same glad hands and hoses that I've had when I first bought the truck. I have another set, but these have not failed me. So why change them? They're working. They have passed multiple DOT inspections, and they still work absolutely perfectly. So I'm not going to throw good money away. Simple as that. Yeah, they're plastic, and they have gone through, I want to say 2 winters. So they are still with me. So keep the comments to yourself. There we go. Let's get hooked up and let's mosey on down the road. The next morning, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I actually went on down the road a little bit, shut down in Ohio, took a 7-3 sleeper berth split, and went on ahead and got on to Pittsburgh about 3:30 the afternoon, the morning before. This was a tight place that I unloaded in, as you can see. I thought I would slow it down so you can all see this incredible backing. This place was tight. They had air conditioning components all over the place. So I had to do a semi-alley dock. And I must say, you know, what is it? If a dog don't praise himself, I can't remember the phrase. But I'm gonna pat myself in the back. My arms don't reach that long, that far, but I'm gonna pat myself in the back because this was an incredible back. I did one of these backs last week in Nashville. Tight location, furniture store. The stuff laid all over the place, and I was able to get in there on one shot. You know, I've done a lot of backing. Those of us who've been trucking for a while, we've seen all kinds of backs, and this is probably my favorite part of trucking is backing. I love the challenge. I love the different variety of backs that we can do, and it's just amazing what we can do with this large piece of equipment without hitting anything. So yeah, here we are. Did a nice standard CDL pull up. Got myself underneath the trailer and put her in the door, and it was history from there. These places like this that are used to or have fleets of small box trucks, you can expect this type of environment when you arrive. There's one way in, one way out, and you gotta hope you have enough nose room, head space to be able to get your truck around and get underneath that trailer, because these places make it hard. But you're in your stripes backing in places like this, and that's what it's about. Each day we get better. You learn from every experience as a driver, if it's from different routes, if it's from different backs, you know, all those things you're learning. And the day you stop learning, today you need to park and turn those keys in. Simple as that. We are coming up on my favorite part of this journey, and that is getting unloaded. So once we got this in the door, they jumped right on it. This is about 7 a.m. in the morning, and there they are. They're unloading that trailer, man. This is the offload. And this is where most of us, I would like to say 100% of all truckers enjoy, because this means right after this, we're getting paid. That's what it means. That's what it means. When you get that trailer empty, it means you just made some money. And that's what's happening here. We're offloading these air conditioning components. I want to say they were small air conditioning AC units. It was a trailer full of them, and this took up a good amount of space in their docks. But they got it off, and they got me on my way lickety split, because my next stop was about 2.5 hours away, back into Ohio, Ashland, Ohio, where I will reload and take that load to Indianapolis and Mount Sterling, Illinois. 2 stops. Yeah, hey, this is the payoff right here. This is the payoff. We walk to the back, get ready to close those doors, and we look in there, and voila, an empty box. Thumbs up. Like and subscribe, fam.